What's up YouTube? Jeff back again from dopetechdaily.com. Today I'm bringing you guys my unboxing and impressions of the TAG Heuer Connected Modular 45. Now, this is the new Android Wear 2.0 smartwatch from TAG Heuer. Last year they had the connected model that came out. Has a very hefty price tag. Last year the first gen was $1,500. This year the watch starts at $1,650. I ordered mine from Jared, which is a jewelry store if you guys are not aware. This one was $1,700 with the rubber strap. Now there are a lot of options that take it all the way up to around the, I think, $6,000 price point. Now first of all, I know this watch is very expensive, so just get that out of the way right at the beginning. It's not going to be for everybody. I really wanted one of the first gen watches, so I definitely wanted to check out this one because I never ended up getting my hands on one of the first gens. I'm aware it's an expensive product. So now that we're done with that, let's get into the packaging, see what makes this different. I'm going to give a little quick comparison to some of my other watches, including the Watch Sport from LG that I have on my wrist, and we'll do a full in-depth comparison in a later video. So as you can see, this is a huge box. Of course, you would expect something rather substantial for a $1,700 smartwatch. You can see here in the packaging sort of folds out like this. So from the very front there, I sort of had the backs backwards, as you guys can see. You've got inside here the actual hard box. So this is a nice, very sturdy quality box. Not sure if this is wood. I don't think it's fully wooden, but you do have a full metal sort of portion to the box here at the very bottom. Should be a fun unboxing experience. Of course, TAG, very well known for packaging their watches very nicely. This is also a metal logo, TAG Heuer logo. On the inside here, we do have limited international guarantee. You can see right here, it's got the place I bought it from. And of course, you can see the warranty information right there. In the very bottom here, you've got the TAG Heuer connected manual, as you guys can see right there. All the information you need. It shows you the modular components. That is one of the big selling points of this particular watch, is that you have the modularity function. You can swap out the bands, you can swap out the lugs, you can even swap out the main watch module for a mechanical watch if you want. Of course, that's going to cost you extra money. You buy a TAG Heuer mechanical module, it's about 1,500 extra bucks. So I'm going to carefully place this to the side. Normally I just throw my boxes to the side, but for such a nice piece of packaging, I don't want to just toss it. So here's the box itself. Let's open it up. On the inside, you can see here we've got the TAG Heuer Modular Connected 45. And it does feel, right from the get-go, much more premium than the LG Watch Sport. It's much heavier as well. You can definitely feel that this is like a piece of jewelry, and it certainly doesn't feel to me like a smartwatch. So you can see here, it's got all the tags on it. Again, you guys can see the price tag there. Let me try to take off some of the plastic. There's a bunch of plastic here around the screen. I'm going to go ahead and peel that off, and then we'll get back into looking at the build quality, and I'll fire it up and we'll take a look at Android Wear 2.0 on the TAG Heuer Connected Modular 45 smartwatch. Alright guys, we're back. I went ahead and took the plastic off the screen, and as you guys can probably notice right here on camera, there's a significant problem. If you notice, there's a big scratch right here in the middle of my screen right as I took the plastic off. You can see it. It's right there. It's a little hard to pick up with the light, but you can see if I sort of move it a little bit, you can see where that scratch is right here in the center of the screen. I'm very disappointed because this is supposed to have a sapphire display here right on the front, sapphire crystal, and that's not supposed to be getting scratches like that for a $1,700 watch right out of the box. It's a little ridiculous. I wasn't going to finish the unboxing video, but I want to go ahead and boot it up and show you guys it's running Android Wear 2.0 if it's got any charge, so we can take a quick look. I'm going to have to return this to Jared, so I left the rest of the plastic on once I noticed it. First of all, just a quick impressions, the build quality on it seems to be great, but the fact that I have a huge scratch right there in my display, as you guys can see it a little better as the watch turns on, that really pisses me off right out of the box for such an expensive watch. Now it is all metal here on the back, as you can see, no plastic going to touch your skin. This band is silicone, but it does have a lot more give to it than the one on the LG Watch Sport. You've got the numbers right around the dial there. You've also got some Tag Heuer connected branding here at the top. If you look here at the very bottom, it does say Swiss made, which is a nice touch. The overall build quality on the watch seems phenomenal, and I'd probably have nothing but really nice things to say about this watch if it wasn't for the fact that the scratch right in the middle of the screen pissed me off so much from the get-go. Let me show you guys what else is in the box while it's booting up, just so we can take a quick look. Again, I'm going to have to return this to Jared and switch it out. It's very annoying. This just got a power brick right here for you. Inside here, should find your disc for charging the watch. So it's not a cradle like the LG Watch Sport. You got a little charging puck there. I'll keep it organized here because, again, I got to go get one without a scratch now. Here's your cable. So you've got the cable for charging. Pretty standard fare for a smartwatch here. Let's see what else we got in the very last little compartment here. Overall, a very, very nice job of packaging the product. I'm very impressed with the packaging. You got a cleaning cloth. That would be great to clean the screen, but unfortunately, the scratch that I have on the screen is not going to be wiped away by the cleaning cloth. So very nice packaging overall from Tag. I'm very impressed by that. I mean, I shouldn't say anything terrible because I got one scratch, but it is super annoying. You think about such a premium product. Here's a quick size comparison between the Tag Heuer Connected Modular 45 and the LG Watch Sport. As you guys can see here from the side profile, the Tag Heuer Connected is even thicker and larger than the LG Watch Sport. The Watch Sport is already a very large smartwatch. The Tag Heuer Connected is even larger than that. It also feels much heavier in hand, of course, due to the premium build quality. Another quick comparison for you guys. We've got the Apple Watch here. Obviously, this is kind of a comical comparison. The Apple Watch is tiny compared to the Tag Heuer Connected 45, as you guys can see right there. If you wear the Tag Heuer Connected, it's going to be substantial on your wrist. The Apple Watch is super, super light. And then for another comparison to a recent Android Wear 2.0 watch, here's the LG Watch Style. Of course, the Watch Style is also tiny in comparison to the Tag Heuer. You can see the Tag Heuer is twice as thick as the LG Watch Style. It also has a much bigger face, dial, and screen. One thing that is missing from the Tag Heuer Connected, which I'm a bit disappointed about, is the rotating crown, which the LG Watch Style and the Watch Sport have. The Tag Heuer Connected does not have a rotating dial over here on the crown. This is actually just a physical button right here that you can press. So overall, the Tag Heuer Connected seems to be a nicely built watch. Obviously, at $1,700 price point, not that many people are going to be interested in this watch. I am super upset that I got one that has a scratch on the screen right out of the gate. That's very, very disappointing. I will follow up with a full comparison to the LG Watch Sport. We're going to have to continue up the Android Wear setup, get this paired up with my phone, use it with some notifications, and see how it performs. Overall, from the reviews I've heard from other people, the screen seems very nice. So we'll see if this ends up being my daily driver watch once I get a replacement so that I don't have that huge scratch on my $1,700 watch. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys bearing with me and getting this unboxing done, even though we had the little bit of hiccup with the scratch. You guys can follow me at dopetechdaily.com, Google+, Instagram, and Twitter at the links in the description. Appreciate you guys checking out this video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.